Hey YouTube, Kyle from Team Firefly here, and what's your name? What'd you do?
I am Tony A. Ortiz. I got top 16 with Go Second Kashtira. And yeah, I'd like to give a special shout out to my sponsors, Sultan Friends and Little Fat Tony Gaming. They supply me with all these great cards, mainly Little Fat Tony Gaming. Almost like I know the guy.
I contribute. I am salt.
He contributes to cancer. Anyways, continuing on. So for my trash lineup, I ran 3 imperms, 1 evenly, 1 big bang. You cannot cut this card. This card makes so many crazy boards. I love this card. Evenly is beyond busted going second. And yeah, clearing up those boards is like nothing. You know, the terraforming, the talons, the black hole.
But you play what?
Dark hole. What do you think I said? Dark black hole or something? Come on now. Again, punish your opponent for trying to play Yugi Mans. 2 Theosis. My logic behind this is there's no more Rise Hearts, and realistically, it kind of becomes a brick if you draw 3 of them. And yeah. 3 pots, consistency. Best card in the deck. Thrust.
Do you like thrusting people?
Oh, I love thrusting people. Especially when I give them a special card and then evenly them. I loved it. I love touching myself in front of you. Anyways, continuing on. Birth. I've come to the conclusion, a good friend of mine told me, you should really just run 2 births. And I came to the conclusion he was right. I started siding out 1 every game. And deck started flowing a lot better. 3 planets. This is pretty much how you pop the Lava Golem and trigger a Unicorn on their turn. So then you just continue ripping that extra deck apart.
Is it really pressurized on them?
Oh yeah. Okay, now for the spices. Ogre. Remember, kids, we have onion. We're like onions. We have layers. And we got to go in the layers and dig in their layer and get the answers that they have for our deck. Remember, this is important. I literally won like a half a dozen games because of this card. And it's a big booty, or a big attacker. Unicorn, I can starter, ripping the extra deck. I'm going second, so they're already going through the entire deck, or their extra deck. So ripping the rest of them, if they pot of prosperity, is amazing. Especially again with my friend Ogre. You know, we have layers. But I saw my opponents I used Ogre, searched their top 5. I let them draw prosperity for turn, and I made sure the next 3 cards were trash for this matchup. So they're forced to 6, and I've already Unicorn for 1, and they used 4 cards already. So they're down to a 4-card extra deck for the rest of the game against me, which is not that great. Scareclaw Kashtira, one of the most amazing cards. Remember, kids, when this Kashtira's attack for release, they negate their effects and its continuous ability. 2 Rise Hearts. I thought about the 3rd. It's just not worth it. Fenrir, the homie, does his job. Searches. One of my favorite cards in the deck. 3 Ash. It's Ash. What do you want? Shifter.
Is that your favorite card?
Nah.
Big Bang?
Nah. This,
Well,
like
what's
I said,
that?
we have layers, baby. Golem. So you let them activate a monster effect. You go, get rid of your Omni Negates. Hey, this is crazy, and I just met you, but here's an evenly. Get rid of your board. Cool. They have 1 card to nothing. Or my favorite thing is if I just set up, just give them a Golem. If I don't get rid of the Golem, don't forget, Golem activates. So you trigger the Unicorn, the Shangri-La, the Fenrir, the Ogre, and then when you trigger your Shangri-La, you pop the Ogre, and yeah, you got a free deck rip too. So now you get to punish them even harder. My belt. You know, remember, kids, wear your belt. Don't want to lose your pants. Baron. Self-explanatory. Downer. Never used it, but I got close to using it when I needed it. I don't want to be id blocked. I never want to be id blocked. I don't care. I would be mad if I get id blocked. Of course, 2 Shanks. Budget big eyes. Budget big eyes. Couldn't afford the English ones. I used 2 of these. I used 2 big eyes. It comes necessary. A lot of people like to run tier elements with tier Kashtira and other things. So I want to start punishing you, go into the second big eye and take your other monsters, and put you on. You better draw the out. Budget Zeus's.
Bro, get a good deck. How poor?
Dad.
Why not 2 dads?
So.
Did you not swear having 2 dads?
I like only having 1 dad. It does its job though. Realistically, this is one of the best cards in the deck.
He supports the kids.
He supports the kids. He does everything. Great father. Flare Metal. So for my combo in the deck, I usually do. I go in the Shangri-La Flare Metal. So which one do you want to deal with, the Flare Metal or Shangri-La? And if you continue on playing, eventually you're playing around other stuff and you're burning for 500. So I just kill you that way. Don't forget Lava Golem. You pay 15 instead. It's funny. Utopia Zexel. F-Zero. I don't like CRs, so I don't use CRs. And my budget ran out of money, so I got a gold rare Draco Sack and a gold rare Master of Blades. I ran out of money.
Someone buy this man some dinner. He's too poor.
Too poor. So a lot of people are going to be questioning about this card. In this current format, there's a lot of targeting, and this card starts popping things. So you make them regret. I have a secret Draco Sack now. We've been upgraded. Live editing or live deck changing done cheap.
We have layers. It's fine.
We have layers.
The event's over and we have a layer.
Right. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Budget cards. Master Blades. Like I said, a lot of targeting in this format, and this also is an additional pop on the board, which can be very beneficial. The deck is basically on make your opponent play worse, and that's how the name of the game is from this deck. Extra deck or side deck. So I apologize to those who have OCD.
Oh God.
So I play 2 Drolls.
That's a draw. That's a rocky looking draw.
2 Drolls. Budget Drolls.
Not even CR.
Why not CR? Because CR looks nasty. Budget Drolls. Droll does a lot of good work. If you draw it against flu players, they cry. I didn't draw it.
How'd the last round flu go?
John Cena'd him game 1, then got bodied. It was very sad.
We hate birds. This should have been a top 8.
Boulders. We got to have our rocks, remember? You can't have a layer without rocks.
Get our rocks off.
Get our rocks off. My one-of, like, how did that get down there? Oh, whatever. My one-ofs, Duster, that's self-explanatory. Pearly, go away. When they realize I'm going to go second deck, they make me go first, so I usually side this in, thinking they're going to make me go first, and I've gotten to go first, and I go Eradicator, name spells. Don't forget, a lot of your extra deck is dark. And I don't mind giving up a big eye or a flare metal, because you run 2 of them, or 1 of them. 2 D barriers, self-explanatory story, thrust target, and you can't Yugi Mans. Judgment, again, if I know I'm going to go first against them, old man says no.
Does the number 3 scare you?
Does the number 3? Well, I don't want to have 3 kids, so yeah. Oh my God. So, Cosmic Cyclone. Again, if they're playing a lot of continuous stuff or needs to be recycled, I'd rather just banish it on standby. And what's the last card? Oh, more evenly, because you know what? Evenly in your opponent when they least expect it the second and third time is just funny. But it actually comes up a lot. You want to see it, especially when you get that Lava Golem, because you just Lava Golem evenly, get rid of their board. Okay, cool. You have 1 card versus a full cash combo. If I have Planet, pop the back row or whatever they kept, and yeah, good luck.
Any shout outs you want to do?
Shout out to the Savages for always helping me out. Love you guys. Shout out again to that jerk who has cancer, but we love him.
I'm alive.
And thank you guys as well for having me on here.
Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.